Hey guys, and welcome back to Sunday Gaming News. This is episode 4, which is crazy. 4 weeks already, and we've got a lot to talk about, so we're just going to crack straight on and start with the Xbox Bethesda showcase that happened last Sunday. Really awesome. We also had that extended gaming showcase as well on the Tuesday, and they showed off a lot. I think there were a lot of people disappointed because there were a lot of games not present. But they really did focus on the 12 months ahead. We got to look at games like High on Life, which looks amazing, from the makers of Rick and Morty. We also had a ton of Starfield gameplay as well. You can check out my reaction to that on my YouTube channel. Be link in the description for that one. And we just had tons of other stuff like Redfall, Sea of Thieves Season 7, Plague's Tale. And like I said, focused on the 12 months ahead for Xbox, and we still don't have any Hellblade 2, which is odd and concerning considering that game seemed quite far along. We're not going to get it for at least 12 months, guys, so that's a bit strange. Also, no GoldenEye present, even though those achievements leaked, so it'd be interesting to see when that drops. Maybe Nintendo has a deal to drop that on the Switch first, who knows. But we still have no announced Nintendo Direct for June 2022, although we do have several leaks, one of them I think being the 29th. It'll be interesting. Again, knowing Nintendo, they'll drop it during this video and it'll be annoying because it'll be instantly out of date. I do look forward to this. Nintendo has got quite a lot of news actually. We just had the Square Enix presentation. It was only like 11 minutes long, and they revealed Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, which looks quite interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing that. They've also expanded their online Switch library with Pokemon Snap, the original one, which is quite cool. I'm interested to see how that runs on it, and I'm looking forward to getting more N64 games as time goes on, because we definitely need more for the value. There's so many more games they could dive into. But yeah, Pokemon Snap comes this week, I believe on the 21st, so that is pretty damn awesome. I still need to finish the new Pokemon Snap, to be fair. Reggie, who used to be the head of Nintendo America, said that their transition from Switch will be significantly difficult and it's a significant challenge, which I agree with, and I don't think they need to progress to another console. They just should stick with the Switch, you know, keep upgrading what's under the hood, and essentially being like what Apple does with their iPads and their iPhones. Just keep increasing the technology underneath that hood, updating the screen, better Joy-Con capability, more memory, more battery life, all that kind of stuff, all that really good stuff, so that we can still play all those old games that we bought, and also, you know, be able to play new titles on the Switch as well, which would be great. Reggie also said that they should leverage Wii games and GameCube games. They should put more 64 titles out there, and also he spoke about Nintendo Labo. He said that Labo did well, but Nintendo had higher expectations, so that's quite an interesting insight for you Nintendo fans. Xbox has recreated the old Xbox 360 gamer pictures for the new console, so now you can go on and you can swap out to one of those classic ones. For me, it's all about that bubblegum one, right? Everyone used that one. Even the dog picture, that is old school. Interesting move from Xbox. I'm not quite sure why they did it, but it's there if you want it. PlayStation are working on PS5 Pro controllers. This isn't the actual thing, this is just a mock-up from IGN, but this looks cool. I would like to have a Pro controller, even though I still can't afford the Elite controller for the Xbox. It's way too up there for price. I like the idea of having the paddles on the back. That's quite cool. Be interested to see what other Pro features there are, but hey, more controllers can only be a good thing. No release date, no features yet, but I'm sure we'll get more news as time progresses. And PlayStation Plus launches this week in the UK on the 23rd, which is quite exciting. We've got games like Resident Evil Director's Cut, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, Jak and Daxter Trilogy, Siphon Filter, Tekken 2, Red Faction, which is a weird one, but Resident Evil Director's Cut was a bit of a surprise, actually, because we haven't seen that one for a long time. Games I'd like to see on the service, though, Resident Evil Outbreak would be awesome, Hogs of War, Lord of the Rings The Two Towers, and King Kong the video game, like some licensed movie stuff that I know not everyone loves, but I would kind of like to have the option to play them again. especially with trophy support. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and Final Fantasy X would be also be great. I'm kind of surprised there's no Metal Gear from the get-go here, which is a bit strange, but it's Konami, right? We could, who knows what the discussions have been behind closed doors with them. But there's some great games as well, and the PlayStation 3 games are streaming only. They're not native, not yet anyway. There's some good games there, like Resident Evil 5, Code Veronica X, and Lego Pirates Caribbean. A few other bits and pieces. So let me know if you're picking this one up. It launches in the UK on Thursday this week, on the 23rd. So I will be streaming that day and checking this out as we go, and perhaps try some of that streaming stuff as well. Let me know in the comments below what tier you're going for, or if you're not even going to bother. Let me know, guys. But that's going to do it for this week's Sunday Gaming News. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of the uploads. I'll see you next week, guys. Happy gaming.